Ma Boyd said that she cannot understand how a grown man like Preacher Felix can have himself like Tomatay Skerrit's outside kitchen doormat. For the first father-in-law reject to attack the late Barrie For De Territory after his death. She said that Preacher Felix cannot call himself a man of God and he's so puppetly deep in evil. To help her said Preacher Felix is reading his satanic verses according to Tomatay Skerrit. Ma Boyd said that it is rather shameful for a pensioner like Preacher Felix to be kissing up to a man who dumped his daughter, Queenie, at the marriage gate. And she got a mental breakdown. She said that Preacher Felix was a very outspoken stalwart of the original Labah party. To help her said that Preacher Felix has permanently sold his manhood to Tomatay Skerrit just to build 2 shit-backing up apartments at Silverlake. Ma Boyd said that she was going to leave Preacher Felix for Peter Karam to deal with. But Peter Karam too damn soft. She said that Preacher Felix and the Labah cabal are the same people who allowed Cucum to go to jail 2 times because he couldn't meet a payment to Ito that was issued by the court. They are the same people who allowed Megs to go to prison several times for not paying child support. The helper said that he wonders if the black shoe Polish president is paying child support for his child in Plaine. Just how does Zanfan San Papa is paying child support for his child with the Bawi Law Student. Ma Boyd said that Preacher Felix should remove the rotten egg yolks from his diabolic shoulders because he supported Tomatay Skerrit instead of his daughter after she was dumped as his fiancée. She said that Preacher Felix will stop being a potty mart of Tomatay Skerrit. When he and his son-in-law, Subsection Lennox, will be growing old together as elderlies, and his grandchild will be rubbing their joints with Voltaren Gel for arthritis relief. The helper said that Preacher Felix is a bitter, grumpy old man, just how San Honte Sonia is a bitter, unserviced, old drunk. The chef said that on behalf of the kitchen she would like to extend condolences to the family, friends and the convent high school on the passing of Kevin Angel. She said that Sir Angel was a teacher at convent high school and died suddenly. She said the kitchen will continue to repeat that we must check on each other because these days the stress level amongst young people is extremely high. The helper said that the stress level amongst Dominican youth is high than to gate Lil Willie Tony's bird had to jump in Pottersville to go to bring down her stress level. The chef said the cost of living is skyrocketing, while the salaries remain on the ground like the ground parl rep from Roseau South, Dwol Shakira. She said that public officers are underpaid and cannot comfortably meet their commitments at the end of the month. But lunatic Roosevelt will increase the price of fuel when there is no increase on the world market. The helper said but doubting Thomas of PSU will threaten industrial actions and then go into a temporary coma. The helper said not how flashy Claudie permanently carries a tingly comma. The assistant chef said she was informed and confirmed that Tomatay Skerrit purchased Cannot Dress funeral and his family, lock, stock and barrel. She said that Cannot Dress will be buried today and Tomatay Skerrit spent heavily to blind and keep his family and the Navy SEALs and snippers quiet. Just how he spent heavily to kill the case for the accident that his delinquent son Pothead Malik had by the Fawn Coal. The helper said the same accident that de Mosquito Pupa Capitolin removed the license plates on the vehicle, took a suspicious bag along with Pothead Malik and drove off. The assistant chef said that she was informed and confirmed that Tomatay Skerrit gave Cannot Dress mom $300,000, both children $200,000 each and his sister $100,000. She said that Tomatay Skerrit is meeting all the expenses at Lyndhurst Funeral Home, and he also paid for all the food and drinks that will be available at the happy hour at Alliance Francaise when he rented. She said that Tomatay Skerrit is spending all that money to pacify the family and friends of Cannot Dress who Pothead Malik killed in an accident while driving without a driver's license and under the influence of hard drugs. The helper said that he is waiting to see when the nuisance commissioner will tell Tomatay Skerrit to bring back his delinquent son, Pothead Malik, to go through the court process. Or is Tomatay Skerrit still afraid of the promised retaliation? Ma Boyd said she wants to know why the Castle Bruce Secondary School that was built by the UWP has become a junkyard under the watch of Money Boney and her Labah government. The chef said that she wants to know why the Labah government cannot buy ink to print documents at the ministries. The helper said that he wants to know who Flashy Claudie sent to collect money for him in the US over the Labor Day weekend.